We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Shane Hutchinson will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground is short. And there's one away.
Batting second, the first baseman, Bruce Hunter.
Coming to the plate now, Bruce Hunter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
And now pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Albert Almora is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Just keeping him close. Robinson is off at first with 2 away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5 hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Jose Quintana is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping in, Rod Carew. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And that's the first out.
Batting second. The shortstop.
Digging in, Brian Roquillo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Popped him up. Quintana is under it near the mound. 2 down.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? And here's Christian Yelich now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's 1 for 5. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Yelich. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And it's fouled away. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And that's through, a base hit. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting.
Batting fifth.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Kyle.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this will bang up against the wall. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking. Serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
Batting in.
At the plate, Victor Caratini. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike taken up in the zone. 1 out and a runner on second base. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The designated hitter.
So coming to the plate, David Bodie, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Men on third with 2 down. Here's a high pop-up. Rutschman waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1.
Leading up for the Indians, the left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Santana.
Nope, that's down.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Nope.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Play ball. 3.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Bruce Hunter stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Jackie Robinson. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runners are at first and third with none out. Liner toward right center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Throw to third, but he's in there. As a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 1-0 the count.
Play ball.
So striding in, Javier Baez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hard hit toward the hole. And this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third. And we are tied at 3 apiece.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Happ. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now at the plate, Brian Rocchio. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Quintana's ready. First pitch on its way.
Rocchio.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Rounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And Robinson will throw him out. 1 gone.
Now batting. The right
At the
fielder.
plate, Christian Yelich. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Fly ball to straightaway left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Eddie Murray will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And this is hit hard to the right side. The 0-2 once more. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Count even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. From the stretch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Jose Ramirez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians strand a couple. We've played 3, and our score... Next to bat will be Victor Caratini.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, Victor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
That's a ball.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Rod Carew. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Now, David Bodie. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. He swings and lines it to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Bruce Hunter. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Jackie Robinson towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Coming to the plate now, Albert Almora, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Yelich on the move, and no one will track it down. Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. To the digging in, Domingo Santana. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Quintana's got his target. First pitch on the way. Well hit to right, but foul.
That ball's fast.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
That ball's fast.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Catcher, Adley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Adley Rutschman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Score holds at 4-3. All set for the start of the inning, and in to bat next is Albert
The
Almora.
right fielder, number 5, Albert.
Takes this
Almora.
the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Javier Baez as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Has a look, now the pitch.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup
Now
on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
At the plate, Victor Caratini. He swings and grounds it to short. To Carew at second. Over to Murray. They get the double play. And the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Home half of the 5th coming up. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And set to go is the second baseman, Rod Carew.
Things
second
not
baseman.
looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That's popped up. Baez is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now to the plate,
The
Brian
shortstop.
Roquillo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Roquillo.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes,
Now
but how
batting.
about the amount of
right
strikeouts?
fielder.
What's even more impressive,
Christian.
no walks up to this point.
Yelich.
So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're still down 5-3.
Your
Nick
attention,
Whitgren
please.
takes over to start the
Now
sixth
pitching
inning on the
for
mound.
Number
New inning
62.
set to get underway, and that'll bring up one of the better
Whitbread.
clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bote. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's a ball.
Hard ground ball to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there.
The
He's
third
lucky
baseman,
he's
number
getting his
3,
baseball back.
Evan Longoria. Ladies and
Anthony
gentlemen,
Rizzo
your
come on to
attention,
pinch
please.
hit now with a runner at
Pinch
first
hitting
and
for the
nobody
Cubs.
out.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bruce Hunter.
So now to the plate, Bruce Hunter,
Whoa, that's
as
down.
he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in.
Play ball.
Ready for another shot now. Jackie
Now back.
Robinson hit
Second
the ball
baseman.
pretty well in his last
Jackie
at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's set and the pitch. The swing and a ground ball to third. Ramirez with a barehanded
He's out.
effort. How about that?
Probably wanted more
right
out of that at
fielder,
bat with
number
runners
5,
in scoring position.
Albert
But at least he does the
Almora.
job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Your
Jason
attention,
Hayward
please.
will be charged
Pinch
with the
hitting for
job
the
of
Cubs.
getting that guy home
Number
as he'll
22,
pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning. Jason Hayward will stick around as he'll take over in
Now
right
playing
field.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. He'll lead it
up
off as
for
we
the
start the
Indians.
home sixth.
The first baseman, Eddie Murray.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it comes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with
The
2 strikes.
designated
That
hitter,
elevated
number 4.
fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But
Garrett.
most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
To the plate now, Lou Gehrig. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. And now
The
that
batter,
third base dugout
the
has
third
really
baseman,
come to life. They are
Hunter.
not happy about that last pitch.
Ramirez.
Hard to blame him. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches. Digging in to try it again, Jose
Your attention,
Ramirez.
please.
He's hoping to
Now
avoid the
pitching
hat
for
trick. He
Chicago.
struck out in each of his
Number
first 2
48,
plate appearances so
Joaquin
far. Joaquin Soria enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Now The outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 0-2 once more. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder.
Now batting, Oscar Mercado. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. No balls and a strike to count. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians strand a couple. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Brad Hand is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pitch is popped up, but this will land untouched.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Kyle Schwarber is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Ball. Look out, 1-1.
One and 2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Victor Caratini would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he pops it up. Here comes Yelich. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a
Now
really good pitch, and
the
yet
catcher,
this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate now, Victor Caratini. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. So this won't get by the short. Last half of the seventh here, and now it'll be the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
The catcher, Adley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball there from Soria. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And there's ball two now. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. The pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there.
Now
Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Dan Winkler takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final two outs of this seventh frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rod Carew is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Up next for Cleveland.
Ready now, Brian Roquillo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball?
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Can't. Scott Oberg has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding into the box, David Bodie. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Rizzo is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
1 and 2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Standing in, Bruce Hunter. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses ball 1.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Fastball well outside. One out and a runner on second base. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Santana will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now back
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs are on top 6-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. That'll bring up Christian Yelich.
right fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
0-1, here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Shot toward right center. And this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his 3rd double of the game. And he is in the second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Eddie Murray is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Stepping in now, Lou Gehrig. Oh, and they come in and get him again. And this is just not how you play the game. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Craig Kimbrell will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Jose Ramirez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Cap picks it up. Runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. Now a 6-4 ball game.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He having to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
The count now is 2-2. Fouled off. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box, Oscar Mercado. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88 mile.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Emmanuel Clase enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Hops this one up. Ramirez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 delivery.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Long run for the left fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So now to the plate, Javier Baez. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's tarrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Play ball.
Next will be the designated hitter, David Bodie.
Up next
He's
to
got
the Cubs,
3 hits, including a
the
double to
designated
this
hitter.
point.
David Bodie.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Cubbies are in front, 7-4. In now for Cleveland, Adley Rutschman. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. Aroldis Chapman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make it out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Rod Carew is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 0-2 to Rod Carew. Nobody out, runner on first. Count remains at 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball.
Now
What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Brian Roquillo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
In is Christian Yelich as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Borderline.
Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 19 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For Cleveland, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.